Hi. Okay, first of all, let me change the lighting in here. I want it closer. I think this is better. Yeah. Should I do like? Probably shouldn't be orange. Is that like a better color to use? I kind of like the orange. Comment down below. Do you like the orange lighting or this lighting better? I like the orange, and it's just like I'm not gonna want to pay attention very much. You know what I mean? It's giving sleepy and tired because I am sleepy and tired. But anyway, guys, if you guys don't know who I am, why are you living under a rock? For one. For two, I'm Davi. Welcome. I am an artist, fashionista. I am a creative. I am literally everything under the sun, the sea, the stars. Anyway, I'm done with the terrible accent. I'm drinking tea. Are you? Or are you a caffeine addict? Y'all, I'm a weirdo. I love my tea. With nothing in it. No honey, no milk. Like, yes, I am weird. I didn't promise normality. Sorry. I didn't promise anything. So, welcome. Or welcome back. I am so excited, as you guys can tell. The sugar is kicking in. I had a cookie. I had a Biscoff cookie, gooey cookie, because I went to a festival and they had cookies and it was really good. Anyway, I'm wearing this scent. I feel amazing. This is Rouge Couture by Modern Memory. I got it from I can't speak. Marshalls. But that's not the point of this video. So let me get back on track. I'm gonna have fun editing this one. I promise this is tea. Okay, I'm super excited. That's why I keep messing around. But basically today is gonna be like an unboxing, kind of like a haul. It's a haul. It's a haul. I was like, how am I gonna get this video trending? It's a haul. It's a haul. Yeah, it's an art haul because I haven't painted in a really long time. And it's time to change that, okay? So I'm gonna do a haul. I'm gonna show you guys everything I purchased to help me get back into acrylics. I'm doing acrylics. Would love to do oil, but girl, oil be high maintenance, and we don't got time and space for that right now. So maybe one day in the future, but not right now. Let's just jump into the haul after the shenanigans. First, I don't know, it's like Christmas, like I don't know which one I want to choose first, you know what I mean? Like, I'm super duper excited. Okay, I don't remember what's it. Can you scooch? Like, what is a rolling chair? That doesn't roll. Like, it's just a chair. Okay, wait. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. I'm so excited. I don't even know what I got. I'm freaking out. This isn't mine. Sorry. My whole family and I got stuff. Like, we all got stuff, but I don't know. Oh, okay. This is mine. This is mine. I said this is mine. I gotta sort it out. Brother, I'm so excited. I'm freaking out. I'm gonna be painting. First bag. Okay. I'm an artist. I love painting. Can you tell I'm excited? So, especially for the other newbies out there that are literally afraid to start painting or whatever, because it's like kind of scary. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because like it's like, what do I even need? I'll tell you. Okay, so first off, we have artist tape, Scotch Blue Pro Sharp tape. It's like art tape. So basically, like, you guys know how you see Maybe you've seen those really aesthetically appealing videos where the people will like tape down their artwork, like either the paper or the canvas, and then they'll like paint over everything, and then they could take the tape and like it'll like ooh when I pull it off, and it's like, oh, nice straight lines, like ooh. That's what this is for. So like if you don't want to paint on a specific part of your paper or your canvas, that's what you guys could use this for. That's what I'm gonna be using it for. So, yeah. So that's another bag. It's another bag. Literally the bag is on my chair. Girl. This is my art box. This is where I'm going to be putting all of my art supplies that I use to paint. It's really cute. I got plastic. I wanted like the cool metallic ones, but in my family were like, okay, but like don't they rust, and they're probably not gonna last very long, but it would be really cute. And I was like, also I'm working with acrylics, and it's like water based, and if I was working with oils I'd get a metallic box, but yeah, there's just too much water involved. And anyway, this is what the inside looks like. Oh yeah, I bet you don't got one of these. Look at it. I could honestly only like put mainly the stuff I use in like this bottom one because it's these compartments are too small. Maybe I can... Oh my god. Period. So that's the side. Okay, so what is this? This is a brush basin. So you could take your brushes and you like when you're painting, you could stick them up in these like holes that you see on the side of the lid or whatever. And like when you're painting, you could just like pick it up. You could pick up the brushes as you paint and like interchange what brushes that you're using basically. And then also the basin is so that you can like clean your brushes. So I guess also just like literally basically when you clean your brushes in the basin, you pour out the water or whatever, and then you leave them to dry, sticking up. So yeah, brush basin, we love her. I think I'm also gonna use her for like, you know, when you have when you're like switching between brushes, like I said earlier, when you're painting. But I'm also really happy I remembered to get like a divider. I wonder if it fits. Girl, that don't fit in there. So maybe my brushes won't go into the thingy, or the little holder thing I just showed you guys. But I think I'm just gonna put my brushes in here. And yeah, I'm happy I thought of that because it's a lot easier to think about where everything is, and I don't have to just rummage through one large container to look for stuff. A little compartment for my freaking brushes, dude, because I'm literally a painter. Like, what? This is so cute. I got me a freaking apron. Bruh. Should I take it out? Should I take it out and put it on? Slay. Bruh, I got freaking pockets, bruh. This is my ultimate form. My artist form. Yeah. I had to bring the chair back over here. She ran away. It was too much for her. Okay. Bro, we're actually almost done. Wait. Oh, this one's kind of heavy. All those freaking... The little painter... What is this called? Oval palettes. It's a paint palette. I knew that. Yeah, to put like your paints on. To put your paints on. It's a paint palette to put your paints on. The PPP. Yeah, it's clear. It's cool. You know, I could hold it on my thumb. Dab, dab, dab. Paint. I actually love this a lot. It's just so like overly satisfying that when I look at it, it's like I can't talk. I sound disingenuous when I'm excited, like when I get overly excited. Freeze. Just kidding. it's a spray bottle. So, okay, what do I need this for? If you have your paint palette like this, I guess I don't really have like a container to keep the open paint in. But anyway, say I preserve it on this, for instance, and then since it's acrylic, it dries up. So I would spray it with some water to get it to reactivate it, basically. So that's what the spray bottle is for. Spritz. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it in my box. It's in my box now. It's in my box now. Okay. Candles. You don't need candles necessarily, but they were on sale and we got them for me just because. And also you might want to set the mood when you are painting. So candles, hey, they are optional, but you know what? They're a must. Sometimes it's a must. So you're not musty. You know what I mean? While you're painting. Sometimes you gotta light a candle, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you should mix fire and paint together. Okay. This is another candle. It's a birthday one. I freaking love this one, man. It's freaking gourmand. Oh my gosh! It's called Let's Party. Let's Party. Let's Party. Ooh, it smells like you can taste it. It smells like freaking cookies and freaking cake and like frosting, brother. Pink soap for cleaning your brushes. This is a must. Yeah, it's just like really important. I will say, like, having acrylic paint over oil, I feel like that's easier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just feel like acrylic is easier because it's water soluble and oil doesn't dissolve. So yeah, science. Did you guys know I wanted to go to school to be a biologist? That's not. Wait. Anyway, pink soap. There were really good reviews online about this one, and it says that it cleans the brushes really well, so I got it. So we're gonna put that in our little thingy. It's getting heavier by the minute, and I don't know if I could take this any longer. That is another bag on. Okay. Palette knife. They didn't have any of the circular ones. Hey, so if you live in the Midwest and you bought all the circular palette knives, why would you do that? Why did you do that? You could have saved some for me. Because now I have to use this one. Anyway, palette knife. This is so you can like mix your paint. So you could take the palette. It's like the palette and like it's a like there's palette and then there's palette knife. So like they go together, if you get what I'm trying to say. So you take the palette knife and then you scrape the paint up and then you scrape it on the board and then you mix it together. I'll show you guys in one of my future videos how this works if you want to know, or you can search it online. But you should come to me because I'm literally the only person in the world who knows how to use a palette knife. So, hey, it's up to you. Okay? It's up to you. If you want to use it wrong, go to somebody else. But like, I know. Oh, some of the most important elements of literally painting. Let me calm down because now I'm starting to get really weird. Like, it's okay to be real weird, but not really weird because then you scare away people. These are the colors I'd recommend getting if you're starting off painting. Now, I can't say that I have the best selection of colors, but that doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm doing. Now, wait a minute. Okay, don't click off. Basically, I found what I could find. I think I got all the colors that I wanted though. Anyway, honestly, this color selection is giving more so CMYK than it is RGB. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's like those are color profiles that determine what your image looks like. It's like on a computer thing. I'm like graphic design brain at the moment, but RGB is literally red, green, blue, which is usually the color choice that most older like programs would use. For example, if you go to Adobe Photoshop or whatever, you'll see that like it'll be like, oh, is it RGB or CMYK or whatever like that. So most programs use RGB over CMYK. CMYK came later, and that stands for like cyan, magenta, yellow, some weird stuff. Okay, some things I just really don't understand. Like red, green, and blue is between 3 and like 5 letters. Like come on now. What is a magenta? Like stop playing with me. I'm American. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. Anyway, okay, so most of these paints are from Artist Loft. Honestly, most of these things are branded by Artist Loft. I just got some of the well-known colors. Okay, at the end of the day, you don't really need perfect color choices. Like as long as you have like red, green, blue, yellow, some of this, like as long as you have all the colors that you need to mix everything together and make it like you can make, unless you really don't want to have to sit there and mix your stuff. I'd rather mix my stuff because then I become better accustomed to like controlling the value on my artwork or whatever, but like the color value. But yeah, so I got this is titanium white, okay, and then this is cadmium yellow. Paint all over my freaking carpet. I'm kidding. So yeah, cadmium yellow, cadmium, I don't know how to spell, I just paint, so don't talk to me. It's giving American cheese. Magenta, as I mentioned earlier, this is quinacridone magenta. Don't know what that is. Actually, okay, so whatever I searched up was said to get this, and I thought it was gonna be like a red, and it kind of is a red, and I was like, I can make like a redder red with like mixing these, but then I was like, I don't know if it's gonna give me the red that I want. So I just went ahead and got red, and it rhymes, so I trust my choice. This is just a primary red, and then this is a ultramarine blue, ultramarine, and then I got also a primary yellow, just in case if I didn't want to be like sitting around trying to mix all the colors. Like, fifth girl, you can't be talking. I got this. It's a blue. It starts with a PH, and no, I don't have PH. I don't have a D. I tried to make a joke there, and it was... I'm not a doctor. That basically. Anyway, this is an ivory black that I have. I was like, could I mix them all together and make a black? And I was like, let's not try. Container. Now I'll show you guys what it's looking like at the end. Okay, and right next to the paints were the brushes. Girl, I didn't even get that many brushes, okay? I got 3 brushes. I got this brush, the biggest one I got. It's like really nice. What I learned, you don't need that many kinds of brushes. Like it's just, you need a tiny one for details. So let me show you guys that one. So it's not that tiny. Like I won't be able to do like insane details, but then again, I'm not trying to do hyper realism, so we're fine. Okay, it's not that serious. And then this is the medium one. So this is what they look like all together. This is the thumbnail. Ooh, I like that little light right there. Hold on. Thumbnail. So yeah, this is what they're looking like. They don't need to be huge. I'm like also thinking about the kind of canvas I'm going to be using when I mixed up. And no, they're not all the same. Okay, this isn't some like, oh, look at me, I went to the store and I like, it's so aesthetic. Like I'm such aesthetic. I'm such an aesthetic painter. Like, oh, painting is so aesthetic. No, sometimes painting can be really frustrating and irritating, and it like takes a lot of time and effort. And it's not about how aesthetic you look doing it. It's about learning and growing and taking the time out of your day and doing it consistently, even though you could fail. And it's about being yourself, period. Where's my brush pouch? I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, back then. Wait. Come back so I can throw you. Okay. Open now. They're so big. I needed a big container for them. We were by the paintbrushes and we were looking at the paint boxes and there was like a wood one and I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. But then I was like, oh, but the water would like seep through it and it would like damage the wooden box, right? And so it was like, okay, plastic. But the plastic ones were shorter than the brushes and I was like, okay, bro, so like what? But anyway, luckily we went up to the register and we found this box. Why wasn't this near the paintbrushes? Why was it near the art supplies? Why would I need a box this big for my freaking crayons? Stop playing with me. I take art very seriously. It's not a game. I got a freaking easel. Get on my level. I got an easel, girl, and it's so freaking cute. Yeah, so like this is my easel and it's brown. It's not black like some of the basic easels out there. That sounds like really racist. It's still brown. It's brown. It's brown. It's not black, but it's brown, okay? So like I don't support easel racism, okay? So relax. Let's open it. It's supposed to look like this. Should I set it out? Should I set it out? Oh my gosh. Not even kidding. This actually took me like 40 minutes to put together. I haven't put the chain on it. Okay, well, now since I've officially put together my easel, I guess I could show you guys the last things to sort of wrap up and everything and everything can come into fruition. I got my canvases. Ooh. So this one actually doesn't really work because it's like right in the middle of the holes. So it's just not gonna work. But I got other sizes too. I got 2 of the small ones and then I got a larger one and this one actually fits. This is 16 by 20 if you guys want a reference, and the other one, the smaller ones are 10 by 10 inches. So actually, you know what's funny? This is the size of the canvas I draw on in Procreate, which is pretty funny. 16 by 20, baby. So this is not equal on both sides. So I have to change. I have to fix that. It's the hole in the middle. I can't move the hole. It's a factory malfunction. Anyway, I think it's fine. You know, it's not about everything being proportional. It's about being able to create a piece of artwork. At the end of the day, having decent sets of materials that you need to create something. Okay, the next canvas. That's the biggest one. The biggest one I'm gonna use. It's kind of crazy. I saw bigger ones, bruh. There were ones bigger than this one. And I know that those exist, but like, who the heck? I haven't painted on any. This actually looks small now that I look at it. I feel challenged. I might get bigger ones in the future. Anyway, let's see what I do with these guys. Let's see what I do with these over here. This whole family. This is my freaking thumbnail, baby. I got my whole family together. We're hanging out. Period. Yeah, guys, that was everything. Freaking painting. Maybe this is a thumbnail. painting. I look like I broke my back, not that I'm posing for a picture. But this is what I promised. I promised I'd show you guys the container is looking like. Do you see everything? Ooh! My cadmium yellow! I don't know, it probably is not the right word. I forgot what that yellow color is called. I don't know. That's what the inside of that looks like. I got my... You know, to be an artist, you don't necessarily need upper body strength. I think I lost a lot of brain cells, so I'm gonna leave. But thank you so much for being here. Y'all are gonna have to turn off the camera because you're too far away right now. I think I'm gonna pass out.